This video is for women of color, specifically Black women. Everyone else can continue scrolling. Are you feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, depressed, lonely, feeling like no one really understands what your needs are, even when you're verbalizing it, right? That you have been the strong person for so long that nobody comes to your aid while you're suffering in silence? Are you someone who takes care of everybody else's needs but your own? Given to everyone else, given to your significant other, your kids, your family members, your friends, but given to yourself last? If you answer yes to any of those, I can relate. I was that girl. I was once that person who, at one point, I described myself as a brittled sponge. I was wet in the beginning, but I'd given so much to everybody else that I was just dry and brittle. And no one was coming to my aid. No one was going to replenish me. One of the things that I felt changed my life was travel. I remember my first trip, and I remember standing there and looking just in the water, just staring at the water, and just felt like how massive the ocean was. There's no end to it. And I remember just standing there and thinking to myself, this is such a big world. And anything that you want in this life is possible. You just have to be willing to work hard for it. And at that time, everything that could be wrong was wrong in my life. And I went back and I decided right there on that trip that I was going to make some changes in my life, and I did just that. And I think I'm where I am today as a result of that very trip that I took. And this is part of my motivation why I started my retreat company, because I want to see people living their best lives. On one of my retreats, I was asked by one of the ladies to do a retreat for Black women of color, because they wanted to have a space that was uniquely theirs, that they could feel connected, understood, free from judgment, to be able to express themselves. And I did just that. I created a retreat that was specifically for Black women, for women of color. Other people asked why. I said, this one is for Black women. I can create others, but I want to make the space unique. However, this retreat has been the hardest retreat for me to sell. The people who had requested, they're not attending. And I get it. There's some folks that the reason they're unable to attend is financial. But there are a lot of people that I realize that the reason why they have not booked their retreat is because this is foreign to them. They're not used to spending that much money on themselves. They'll spend it on the house, on the car, on so many different things. If their kids call needed money, we pack it up and we send it to our kids. We give it to people. We lend money. But it's the hardest thing for us to spend on ourselves like that. And I have had to unlearn that. And if you're someone who can admit that you struggle with that, I want to help you with that, because I want to teach you that you are valuable. You're worthy. You are your best investment. I want to teach you to put yourself first. If you resonate with what was said in this video, I'm going to extend an invitation for you to join me in Discovery Bay, Jamaica, March 5th through the 10th. We have a carefully planned itinerary that is designed to help you to rest and rejuvenate. Allow me to hold space for you and to be there to support you. I will leave the link to the website and contact information please reach out to me. Leave me a message under this post, or you can inbox me. I look forward to hearing from you.